You said you would part my waters, you said you would bring me sun.
Welcome back, Asha. Please talk to us a little bit about young women and political parties. What is the importance of young women joining political parties? And also, maybe why do you think there are so few young women at the moment in political parties?
I think with that one, I'll give it an example. With me myself, I joined the political party, and I'm the deputy chairperson, women leader in a national. And I think this is the best time for us now advocate for the right of young women in leadership and empower them to understand what leadership is all about. And being in a political party, let me say it's an advantage and it's a big opportunity, because this is now we'll know where we are supposed to play our roles and even our rights in the new constitution. And when we talk of youth, because New Democrats, it's a youth leadership. And we have young women and young men when we talk of youths. And young women, despite all the challenges they've been undergoing, I believe young women can come out in huge number knowing that this is their thing. And I believe also this is a party they've been longing for quite long, the party which will advocate for the youth leadership, which will recognize the youth leadership, which will empower and bring out young people to come and speak for themselves so that they can grab the opportunities in leadership. And I believe also they are not going to be misused again, because once they own something and they know this is our party and it's all about us, they'll not be misused by the politicians. Because before we've been experiencing a lot young people being misused by the politicians, because they are the one who are being sent out to go and throw the stones. Our young women have been misused sexually. Sometimes they can be sent to go and create conflicts between this party and the other party. And since they'll own the party, they'll know this is ours, and they'll go with what they know it is theirs.
Okay, and why do you think there are so few young women in political parties? What has been the challenge of young women being in political parties or joining political parties?
One and foremost is young women are ignorant. Most of the time, they don't want to come out. Yeah, they don't want to participate in political matters and even development. And also, we have a problem of illiteracy level, because since they feel most of them are dropouts, they feel they cannot go and join any political party. But I believe leadership, it's not all about the education. There is what we call wisdom. Once you can have a wisdom, you can make a good leader, because I believe mothers and girls are good in that, because it's what they were given by God. So they should not pull behind and say, okay, maybe I'm a dropout Form 3, or I'm a dropout maybe in Form 4, I didn't manage to sit for my exams and all that. Once they believe they are good leaders, they can come out. Within 5 years' time, they'll be able to go to school and they'll get what they're supposed to achieve. The other thing is sexual harassment. Our daughters or our girls are fear of that, and that one hinders them from leadership arena. Poverty is another thing, because when you don't have money, you cannot go anywhere. So money is everything. Discrimination is there, but I believe now with the new constitution, it is for them now to come out, read the constitution, understand the constitution, and know what is inside them there, and also know what are the opportunities for them that can really work for them. The other thing is security. Kenya, during the campaigns, it has not been very peaceful, but now I believe things will work out fine because of the IBC, and I believe also the ICC are going to take control and make sure everything will be peaceful. And also we believe it will have a peaceful and fair elections. The other thing is the self-esteem. You want to become a leader, but you don't have self-esteem. You are not courageous enough because of fear. Because of fear. Once you go out, you don't know even what to talk about. You want to sell your policy, young people will come and harass you. They'll bully you. After bullying you up, you feel like, now this is not my ground. And that one makes the politics ground becomes hostile for young women. And that is a very big hindrance for them. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And generally, in the year 2012-2013, it's a critical period because we're running into our first general election after the Constitution. What opportunities, as you mentioned before, what opportunities do you think are there for young women in political participation? What chances can they seize now?
We have opportunities as women, and we should be very, very happy because it seems this constitution is meant for us. Although the implementation process has not taken place, but I believe once it has taken place, women have their thing, because it's all about the participation, maybe the nomination. When we talk of the youth in the new constitution, it really comes out very well. And when we talk of the youth, maybe nomination, if there are supposed to be 2 youths who are going to be nominated, that will be a girl and a young man. And that makes young women proud of that. Yeah, and they should they should grab the opportunities. Yeah, it's theirs.
Okay. Mm-hmm. In the past, we've seen that a lot of the time, a lot of our politicians have run on personal-based politics and ethnic politics, and very few of them will run on issue-based kind of politics. How can young women contribute to that culture of issue-based politics? And maybe what issues also should they be looking out for as young women who are voting, as young women who are looking up to leaders? What kind of leadership should they look for?
Okay, to me, I find it is good for young people to come out in huge number as change agents, and young people are not tribalic, and I believe also because they are joining schools. They are schooling with different people and different tribes and all that. And I believe also this is the only thing which makes them enjoy the diversity. And in leadership, it's all about enjoying the diversity, our diversity as Kenyans, and also building a trust for our flag and respecting our national flag, because it means a lot. So they should not look for leaders who are dividing this country into tribalic lines. They should not look for leaders who are there to serve their interests. Yeah, they should not look for leaders who are not ready to take Kenya at heart. And I believe young people have this country at heart. And I believe young people, young women and young men outside there, they are looking for a change and the face of governance of this country. Yes.
Thank you. The 2007 election proceeded as a dark period in our country's history, with conflict and a lot of death. And we went through a really terrible leadership crisis. What is the role, in your opinion, in ensuring that there is responsible leadership? What is our role as young women to ensuring that there is responsible leadership?
As we can see and give ourselves and remember what happened in 2007, 2008, the discrimination upon women leadership was very high. Because if you can remember, quite a number of women were attacked during 2007, even before the general election. And I think also people realizes and they know women can make good leadership. But because of that fear, they normally come in between and separate women so that they can not come as one, and they cannot come as one in a common with a common goal. The other thing is the leadership that we saw will not say that is a leadership, because there is what we call politics and leadership are two different things. Because when we talk of politics, it is someone who can politicize maybe, or even can dictate a state, whereby the ethnicity came out very well and very strongly. And even right now as we are talking, there are politicians outside there who have already divided this country into the political backgrounds. And people are seeing, but it seems Kenyans will never learn. We are talking by our mouth, but we are not taking a step for change.
So we need to take a step for change as youth, as young women. We need to be part of that change, to start changing the way we're thinking, to start changing the way we're reacting. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. Maybe I'll give you this opportunity for any other comments, anything else, any other inspiration that you'd like to give us as young women in regard to politics and
to me, I believe in order for us to change the face of this governance, we should look for a leader regarding to the policy of leadership and the change of governance, regardless of his tribe or her tribe. And the other thing for young women, they should come out because the opportunities are there. This is their time. And I believe if they are not going to come out at this time, they should not forget about the leadership of this country. But they need to come out and grab the opportunities which are there. Yes.
Thank you very much.
You said you would bring me sunny days. You said I could believe and trust you. My belief was a shield from the pain I never once knew. You said that this darkness will turn to day. You said you are the change I've been hoping for. You said you will